And we live, baby. We live and direct. what what R. Kelly and Mary J. Blige was saying, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on tonight. It's about time that we met. It's about time. That's my favorite intro when I get on live stream. It's on. It's about time we came on here to live stream once again. Good morning, everybody. We early in the day instead of in the evening this time around. And we're going to see how much of an audience we can generate this morning. I understand people are at work. Everybody, doing what they got to do right now. Sometimes the boss might be in your ear telling you, you got to do this, you got to do that. You know what I mean? Y'all got all different type of stuff y'all got to handle in the office. But I just want to see if we can have a little conversation this morning. Jay Swan, so official. What's going on? AJ Nobles, what's the word? Quarter bird. What's up, y'all? I'm glad to see y'all in here. I'm telling you, it's about time that we met. It's about time. Christopher Sims, what's happening, man? Hey, y'all, we got to talk about Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and their relationship that they have to their childhood friends, right? Jay-Z relationship. We're gonna talk about Jay-Z relationship with Bleak, Yayo's relationship, 50 Cent relationship with Yayo. Where is this coming from? So I'm sure you all may have seen, some of y'all keep up with what's going on in the blogs and all of that. And if you do, you are aware that Jim Jones he went at Yayo on his podcast. Why? Jim Jones was interviewing Memphis Bleak. And Bleak, for a while, he brings up the fact that Yayo mentioned in two interviews recently. Yayo did an interview with $1 Million Worth of Game, and he also did an interview with Club Shay Shay, where he spoke about the fact that he doesn't think that Jay-Z is really friends with the people that he grew up with. He speaks about the fact that Jay-Z treats the people around him like they're all business to him, not like family. Whereas 50 Cent has treated him like family since he's known him. And he brought up the fact that like if anybody in G Unit ever needed a loan or they needed some money, Fifth would give it to them all the time, right? See, Dominique, what's going on? Fifth would give it to them. And Jay is not going to get no money to nobody in Rock Nation at all, unless you're doing something for Rock Nation. And he brought up that point. So then Bleak has got on several podcasts. Bleak went on Club Shay Shay, and he also went on Jim Jones' podcast and was like, Yayo said some stuff like, Jay don't do nothing for us. He was like, I don't need Jay. Jay don't got to do nothing for me. Jay don't got to do nothing for me. He make that point. And Jim Jones started calling Yayo a smoker for saying that Jay don't help his friends and all that. He called Yayo a smoker. He said Yayo needs to brush his teeth and worry about how his teeth yellow. He needs to go to the dentist. All of that. He was clowning Yayo. And basically was saying that Yayo need Fifth. He need Fifth to do for him. And Bleak didn't co-sign the part about, Yayo being a smoker and all of that, but he co-signed the fact that, yeah, Yayo might need Fifth, and Yayo need Fifth to do stuff for him, right? So we're going to talk about both ends of the spectrum. I don't think Jay nor 50 are good friends to the people around them, for real. I don't. And I am one of the biggest Jay-Z fans you will find on YouTube. Now, when I say this, people think I'm lying because I have been critical of Jay. But y'all, again, if I see something crazy, I'm going to just say something about it. I'm just for real. And I could be a big fan of yours. I'm going to say something about it. I don't think Jay or 50 are great friends to the people around them. Right? Do I think, yes, Bleak is in Jay-Z's will. I do believe that line when he say, Bleak can be a hit away his whole career. As long as I'm alive, he's a millionaire. I do think he got Bleak in his will. 100%. But it's certain things that Jay does, and I'll be like, come on, that's crazy. Bleak told a story about how he wanted to do something special for his wife. I think for his wife's birthday. He wanted to get his wife tickets to the Beyonce concert just so she can have a good time and enjoy herself. So Bleak say, man, I go and I call Hove and I say, yo, Hove, wifey want to go to the Beyonce ticket. You got some tickets to the Beyonce concert. Wifey want to go to the Beyonce concert. Jigga told his ass, I don't know why you calling me. I don't know why you calling me. Now this is Bleak he's talking to. Bleak his man. Bleak didn't held Jigga down forever. When other people on the rock was going at Jigga and exposing certain things about Jigga's character, Bleak never went against Jay. But Jigga told his ass, I don't know why you calling me. That is crazy to me. That is crazy. He ain't asked you for 5 tickets or 10 tickets or 20 tickets. He asked you for a ticket for him and his wife to the Beyonce concert. That is not going to hurt Beyonce sales. And don't act like you not in control of getting like getting it. You can get him a ticket. Yo, you can. Come on, bro. You just don't want to do it. And that is crazy to me. That's wild, especially for how much Bleak has held Jay down. That's wild. Jigga the type of person, if you want a piece of his sandwich, he gonna ask you, what can you do for Rock Nation? Hey, I'm gonna give you a piece of the sandwich. You gonna write us a hook? Is you gonna produce a beat for us? Are you gonna write a verse for one of my other artists? Right? I'm never gonna accuse Jigga of having writers because I don't ever think Jigga has ever had writers before. He's written for people. But he be like, look, you gonna write this song for Rihanna? Yeah, Bleak is basically Hove little brother. That's not little brother material though, FBA Mello. Right? They position it like he's his little brother. Man, Bleak be treating Hove like a deity. So like a lot, like even I'm gonna say this. And y'all got me saying Hove. I don't even be calling Jigga Hove for real. I call him Jay, because But even them calling him Jehovah, you can hear it in that. No, if my little brother asks me, hey, if I'm married to Beyonce or a superstar, or Rihanna, and my little brother say, Matt, can I get me and wifey get 2 tickets to the concert? I'm be like, yeah, bro, I got you. I'm not gonna say I don't know what you calling me for. What? That's wild. But to Jay, everybody around Jay is like business to him. Even the ones that have been around for a long time. I don't doubt that Jay has helped people in certain situations, but yeah, you got to do something for Rock Nation in return. And that's always the extra. You gotta, if you ain't doing nothing for him and some business with him, he's not gonna help you. He's not gonna do it. And to me, that's not okay. I just don't find that cool. I don't. And I'm never gonna think that's acceptable. Right? Whereas with Fifth will give you money. He will find, like, if you need some money, he's gonna give it to you. He will. But Fifth gonna treat you like a peon in the same breath. You can't go against nothing Fifth say. You gotta be a yes man for Fifth at every turn. If Fifth gonna do it for you, Fifth gonna do it for you, but you gonna be at his will. Hey, look, he said when Bleak asked Jay to pull up to his new restaurant, he laughed at Bleak and told him he don't have the sauce. See, stuff like that, Jigga be sunning him for real. Jigga sons Bleak continuously, and I don't think that's cool. And with Fifth will give you some money, but Fifth gonna feel like he can treat you however if he giving you this paper, and you gotta accept it. You gotta be his little. You gotta get it. You gotta accept getting treated like a little man's. And I don't think that's cool either. That's rather sociopathic. Like for example, Lloyd Banks. To this day, I hate how Fifth done Banks. Fifth has no empathy for Banks. Banks lost his father. Fifth didn't give a damn. Fifth went on radio stations. Fifth went in his book and wrote about how lazy Lloyd Banks is, and Banks was the nicest lyricist in the unit, hands down. Hands down, for real. Hands down. And he kept telling everybody how lazy Banks is, all of that at every turn, all the time. Banks has said nothing bad about Fifth to this day. But Fifth is mad at Banks because Banks don't want to be around him anymore. Because Banks recognizes, hey, you slander me at every turn. Why would I want to be around you if I know you're going to slander my character and sully my reputation all the time? And you want me to still show you love and come around you and still hug you and call you big bro? No, no. So Banks doesn't say anything disrespectful to Fifth. He doesn't disrespect Fifth, but he doesn't come around Fifth. He don't want to be around nothing with G Unit. He don't want to come around. And Fifth don't like that. Fifth want to be able to little boy you, and you take it on the chin and you say it's all good. So yeah, so Fifth don't handle friendships well either. Neither one of them do. I just think they both are terrible. I think when you think of friendships, I don't think they both handle it incorrectly. They do. And they both need therapy for that, because there's no way. I just be like, yo, that's neither one of them. So when Bleak say Jay don't gotta do nothing for me, no, he don't got to, but Jay don't want to do stuff for you like that. He does not. He don't. You know, he really, really don't want to do that. Like if you can ask Jay, like you said, Jay, I got a restaurant. Pull up to my restaurant. Jay gonna laugh and try to sun you about how you ain't doing nothing. You think you got the little restaurant, you ain't doing nothing, Bleak, and think that's good friendship. And people be like, oh, friends clown each other all the time. No. Jay will laugh at Bleak ass and be like, I ain't coming to that premiere. Hell nah, Blake. Hell nah, Bleak. You on your own. Yes, Bleak is in his will. Yes. But Brian, Jay still don't treat Bleak right. Bleak called Jay for 2 tickets to the Beyonce concert because it was Bleak's wife's birthday, right? And he wanted to do something nice for his wife. Say, I want to bring her to the concert. Jay, can I get 2 tickets to the concert to take my wife to the concert so she can have a good time on her birthday? Do you know what Jigga told Bleak? I don't know what you calling me for. You remember when Elena got pregnant by Kane on Minister Society, right? And she called up Kane and said, Kane, I'm pregnant. And he said, what the fuck you telling me for? That's what Jay told Bleak. What the hell are you? I don't know what you calling me for. What? That is what Jay told Bleak. You remember? Kane said, what the fuck you telling me for? Y'all know how Tyrant Turner talk. That what Jay told him. Hey man, what? Bye. Treated him like a knocked up side chick. Don't call this number no more. You want a Beyonce concert ticket? Don't block my number. Don't you ever call me again. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, and Jay will do stuff like that, right? FBA Mello say, although Jay didn't pull up to Bleak's restaurant, he did send his moms and family through there to show love. That's still greasy though. You come, Jay. You come. I'm not asking for mama and them to come. I said, I want my boy Jigga. Jigga, come through. That's another thing, Mello. Mello. Bleak asked Jay to pull up to his restaurant that he opened. Jay-Z tell him, you ain't got the sauce, Bleak, and laughed at him and didn't come. But I'm going to send my mama and them through that. No, I'm asking you, Sean Carter. I'm not asking for mama and them to come. Listen, this ain't, mama and them wouldn't like this. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he was in mama's house, but I'm asking you to come. Jay looking like, I ain't come. He said, that's a funny comparison. For real. You know what I'm saying? Brian, that's bogus to me though. Jay, no, that ain't cool. And I don't think just because we known each other for 30 years, that's just something I would never do to my friend, Brian. I'm not making my man's gotta talk to my wife's people when this my man's. When I know I can go straight to the source. This is my wife. I can say, hey, baby, set aside 2 tickets for Bleak and his wife. Make sure they get it. Why would I have my mans go through all talking to Beyonce people? Hey, it's Bleak, you know, J Mans. Can I? No, bro. No, Jay. Talking about he don't want to do that leg work for him. That Jigga ain't got to do no leg work. Call your wife, baby. Set aside 2 tickets for Bleak and his wife. We good. That's all he got to do. Jay don't want to do stuff for real. Jay ain't that busy. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And that's terrible friendship. That's terrible. I don't care. And I'm one of Jay's biggest fans. Jay be doing a lot of stuff that ain't cool. And I'm again, Bleak and call B. No. See, Brian, no. No. That's Jay wife. I got a relationship with you first over your wife. You my mans. We both from Marcy. You knew me when I was a little dusty little boy running around. Beyonce didn't know who Bleak was or nothing. So while I love Jay, and I think Jay my favorite rapper all time, I still think that's crazy. You call your wife and you tell her that I want 2 tickets. Don't have me trying to call her, hey B, who's to say that if Bleak is really like even comfortable asking Beyonce for that? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they could be your boy's wife and you still ain't comfortable asking her. You ain't comfortable asking your mans, you know? So yeah, the difference is Jay can be arrogant but wouldn't put you under the bus. 50 would put his old crew. Yeah, it's still a terrible friendship to me though. Even though you won't throw me under the bus publicly, to still treat me like that, even if you treat me bad, if you sunning me privately, it's still bad. It's still bad. But yes, I do think Fifth is terrible because Fifth will out you to the public. He will do and Fifth will give you money, but still embarrass you for the world to see. So I think they both are do terrible friendships for real. But I just think Fifth is more overt with it, for real. Fifth will throw Yayo in the bushes and son Yayo. He will record private conversations with you crying, all of that. You know? Brian, stop it. Yeah, Brian, stop it. Don't do that. He said, Bleak. Brian ain't trying to make some excuses for Jigga Man. Listen, I love Jigga Man too, Brian. I love Jigga Man music. I love the music, right? But Jigga foul. He said, I'm sure Bleak has all the right context to get tickets. Hey man, no. Call Jay. And like you said, my LB say, if Bleak would have called Beyonce without going through him, he would have felt some type of way about that too. Bleak, what the hell you calling my wife about? Why you ain't call me? Why you calling my old lady? You know what I'm saying? So Jay is bogus. Jay foul, but get your man's 2 tickets for the Beyonce concert to take his wife to the concert. Why you got to do all that? You know? We say, hey y'all, Mills, I have a best friend. We from the same hood, Southeast Louisiana. We've been friends since '92. I never ever send somebody else. Yes, if like Bleak having to open a restaurant and he asked Jay to come through, Jay laugh at Bleak and say, Bleak, you ain't got the sauce like that. And then I'm gonna send my mama and them through. No, you come. I'm asking you to come, brother. You my brother. I'm asking you to come. And Fifth, yeah, and Fifth is again, Fifth terrible too. Fifth record private conversations. If you can never go against him at all, you can never. Yayo can never speak against Fifth. If he does, he's in trouble. He can't speak against Fifth privately. He's in trouble. So I just think both of them, they both are. I mean, they both what's the word I'm looking for? They both got bad friendships, just different sides of the coin. I'm stuttering and stuff. They both display bad friendship, just different sides of the coin. You know, Jay isn't, he's covert with his. 50 is out in the open. He gonna just he gonna embarrass you. 50 don't allow you to have no different opinion. The moment you do something he don't like, Like I hate how Fifth did Lil Meech. I thought that was horrible. I thought that was clowned out. Especially like I didn't agree with him even getting so pissed about the Rick Ross situation. But if you have a difference of opinion, you get into it with a man's father. Why are you treating the son terrible? You're treating the son terrible because you got problems with his dad. When the son ain't did nothing to you, none of that, you embarrassing the son, putting out the son business that he's into drugs and all that. For what purpose does that serve? But you want to embarrass, you want to hurt the father so bad. You're willing to embarrass the young man who looks up to you, who admires you and respects you. You're willing to embarrass the star of your TV show that you got on Stars because you upset with his father. That's petty stuff to me. You know what I mean? So I think that's terrible. You know, throwing yayo in the bushes, publicly sunning them. It's just certain things I would never do as a friend to my people. It's just certain stuff. My line brother in this comments right now. We on the same line, came through Kappa Alpha Psi line, Arkansas State University together. If I'm a famous rapper, I'm never making him call around everybody else to get some tickets for my show or for my wife's stuff. No, call me. Nope, I'm giving it to you. I'm gonna give you the tickets. You know, I'm never going to publicly try to throw him under the bus in any way or clown him. It's just things that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. So yeah, I wouldn't do any of that either. But that's Jay. And see, I don't like that. When people be like, that's what Bleak says. That's just Jay. That's not how Jake is. That's not how Jay is. And I don't like to chalk up things. So that's just how that person is. No, people need to get corrected. You know, just like in your family, right? You got some family in your family. We all got some family members that do some effed up stuff, right? You got some family members that tell all your business. Your grandmama might be rude as hell. Your older auntie and uncle now might be disrespectful as hell and think you just supposed to take it because you younger, you're the youth and the elders are allowed to talk crazy to anybody. No, the younger generation, my little sister now, are they checking that? And some might say, oh, she wrong. She shouldn't talk to the elders. My little sister be like, no. Respect me. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. I'm an adult. You're not paying my bills. Don't talk to me crazy and disrespect me. That's how my little sister coming. And I respect my little sister for it. We can't chalk it up as, oh, that's just how Aunt Barbara is. That's just how Uncle Elroy is. Hell no. They got to get told, no, you're wrong. Because they never gonna fix their ways if people be like, oh, that's just how they are. No. And I respect like my little sister in ways where we wasn't, even me and my older sister wouldn't say certain stuff. My little sister ain't going. Yeah, my little sister, 25 years old, right? She's 7 years younger than me. My little sister was 22, like, nope, you're not gonna disrespect me. She was telling the elders in our family, certain ones that think they can just talk crazy, we not doing that. Don't disrespect me like that. I would never say that to you. And if I said it to you, it would be a problem. So talk to me with proper respect. Don't just neglect my feelings and treat me however. Don't be sociopathic when dealing with me because you're an elder. That's not cool. If they are in the wrong, they are in the wrong. Hold on. If they are in the wrong, my man. Yeah, if they're in the wrong, correct it. Treat others how you want to be treated, regardless of your age. Khadijah said, I've experienced abuse from elders. Yeah, elders do it a lot. You all know how it be. You can't gain weight in a black family and come around elders. Elders gonna call you big as a house, all of that. But the moment you get to talking about how big they've been all their life, or you talk about how saggy their body look, they ready to tell you how disrespectful you are. You know what I'm saying? But the elders do that in a lot of black families. They talk crazy about you. You gain weight. You every name under the sun. They calling you all type of beach whales, everything. They clowning. You need to back away from their table. They talking crazy. The moment you say something about them, hey, you been at that table too goddamn long now. Hey, hey, You never backed away. You got damn vacation at the table. If you say that to them, oh, they disrespectful. They ready to fight. Hold on, now they ready to tell your mama and shit. No, nah. You got to, hey, don't do that now. Now that's gonna be my next video. Elder abuse. Cause they be, boy. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't think he didn't send Beyonce to the. I don't think my man Mello was saying he sent Beyonce to the restaurant at all. He sent his mama to the restaurant, not Beyonce. Now FBA Mello, correct me. Jay didn't send Beyonce to the restaurant. Jay-Z sent his own mama to the restaurant. Yeah, of course I love your mama, Jay, but I'm not asking for your mother to be there. I'm asking for you to come. I'm asking for you to be there. For you. And you gonna laugh at me and say, you ain't got the sauce, Bleak. And you send moms and them through there. No. I'm asking for my friend to be here, my brother to be here to help me celebrate. You know? Yeah, Jay sent the family, not Beyonce. Yeah. Now, if you send me through here, all right, cool. Then I can accept you might be busy, but you sent your superstar wife that's gonna give me a look. All right, cool. But still, you sending your mom and them. I mean, even then though, I'm asking my brother to be there. I'm asking you to be there. But yeah, man. But Beyonce he didn't send Beyonce. He sent his family. His mama, his sister, and them probably. I sent my mama and then my sister and them to come through there. Like he said, sending Beyonce would have been a crazy. That would have been dope. Jay sent moms. That's no small. It is a small. No. Yeah. Listen. This again. Just imagine this. If my man's call me, let's take it off the scale of Jay-Z. If your man's call you and say, bro, I'm opening a restaurant, man. I really want you to be there. And you laugh and say, man, you ain't got the sauce, man. Yeah, I send moms through that, man. I send moms through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, your man's gonna be looking like, what the hell? Your boy say, I want you to be there, bro. You laugh. You ain't get the sauce. You ain't got the sauce, man. Yeah, I send moms through there. Moms will come through there. That's crazy, Brian. That is crazy. Now we're gonna have to start calling you Brian McKnight, because goddamn, you out here shiesty to your own family, people you consider family. We got to start calling you Brian McKnight, not Brian Chapman. That's it. Oh, hey, for real. That's what's gonna be going on. You know, Brian McKnight with his bitch made disloyal fool ass punk. See, I got a friend who's a homebody. I do anything for him and vice versa, but he don't show up to many gatherings. Okay, that's cool. Jay ain't no homebody though, right? Jay be outside when he cutting them business deals. He be where he was at the damn Rock Nation brunch making them glasses clink. He ain't got no problem setting them to, setting up them Rock Nation brunches. You feel me? When they want to hand out them Grammys, Jay got a suit on at the damn Grammys every time. He don't got a problem going to them Grammy Awards. When the Grammys around, Jay getting suited and booted. Mama there, Blue there, everybody there. Shoot. Jay coming up, Jay putting on his Sunday's best. He coming up in there styling and profiling, you know? So you can go to the Grammys, brother. You can go to when your brother open up a restaurant. Especially, I can see if you ain't had the money to get over there or something. Your brother got money to fly to goddamn Dubai in 30 minutes. Yeah. Just show up to support. This ain't like one of his artists. Bleak is like Tata to him, man. This like this young man's come to the dang on. Come on, bro. And again, I love Jay's music, but I gotta call a spade a spade. Now I'm looking like, man, what? That is crazy. Yeah, Jay is a capitalist, 100%. And that's why I've made videos saying as much as I love Jay, he's a capitalist to the bone, Gristle. But I just don't, in friendships, I just don't think, come on, bro. I just feel like you're supposed to be just show up for your mans, you know? But Fifth will come to the restaurant opening. But Fifth will be like, hey, now I get to say whatever I want to say about you. And your ass better not say nothing in return. And I can still throw you in the bushes from time to time in public. And you should just be able to still love me and not say nothing to me. Because that's just how I am. And that's just what I do. And I think that's crazy. What is the damn fly? Man, hey, I'm finna get mad. Now I just seen one of them little fruit fly things flying around here. What's going on? Y'all be having me laughing up on here. I be dying laughing talking to y'all. 50 gonna fill up, 50 gonna pull up. Fifth ain't gonna embarrass you at the setting, but he might, right? And he gonna dare you to say something to get out of line. Then he gonna embarrass you on Instagram. And he gonna embarrass you all over his Instagram story and page and all of that. Remember how big that tweet was when Jay was thanking all the rappers who inspired him? Everybody knows how he is. It still ain't cool. Just because we know how you are, Brian, it still ain't cool. Just because you know grandmama is disrespectful and grandmama insults everybody, don't make it okay. Grandmama got to get told, you're wrong. Sometimes you got to tell grandmama no. Charlie X, man, what's going on, bro? What's the word, man? Hey, Charlie, we in here talking about how Jay-Z and 50 Cent are both terrible friends, right? And I was using the point of, because you know, Yayo and Bleak have a little back and forth about who is like, basically Yayo feels like Jay only treats people like Bleak and everybody around them like business, while 50 actually has relationships and a real bond with the people around him. And I said, one, yes, because he brought up how if any of them ever needed money, 50 always gave it to them. He never put up a big fuss about it. But I said, when 50 give you this money, you are at his will. And you will be subject to verbal abuse. He will talk about you and embarrass you, and you got to take it on the chin, right? Whereas Jay, you ask Jay for money, and Jay not giving you one red cent. He gonna look at you like you crazy. And I brought up the point of how when Memphis Bleak wanted to do something nice for his wife for her birthday, he asked Jay for 2 tickets to the Beyonce concert to show his wife a good time to help her celebrate. Jay responded by telling Bleak, his mans, I don't know what you calling me for. Like, hey, I can't help you. I don't know what you calling me for. That is crazy. That is crazy. There's no no, bro. Jay treated Bleak how Kane treated what's her name, Eileen on Minister Society. When Eileen called him and told Kane she was pregnant, and Kane said, what the fuck you telling me for? Right? That's what Jay did to Bleak when Bleak called him about them Beyonce tickets. Jay said, what the hell you calling me for about this? What did you calling me for about this? Talking about Jay ain't getting you no chicken. Don't do my own Bleak like that. Hey, that's foul. That is, and Charlie X know it's foul too. As much as Bleak, then rolled out for Jigga, man. Do you know how many people then came out and said stuff about Jigga? And Bleak never wavered. Bleak always been soldier. Y'all seen Hoodlum, right? When on Hoodlum, Illinois was mad about how, Bumpy was always, low key sunning him. He like, I'm just loyal soldier for you, Bump. I do everything you say. I'm right here, Illinois, a good soldier for you. I'm a good soldier. And you treat me like nothing but a soldier. Yeah. Right? That's how it is. Now, Bleak is in Jay-Z's will. I don't doubt that. Bleak can be one hit away his whole career. As long as I'm alive, he's a millionaire. And even if I die, he's in my will somewhere. So he can just kick back and chill somewhere. Oh, yeah. He ain't even got the right rounds. Yeah, I do believe that he's in his will. But also, hey, man, you shouldn't have to leave this earth for me to know, for me to get my proper just due for real. Like when I in our bond. And I don't. Let me tell you this: Jay got enough money with shoot. He gonna out. He probably. Let me not say that. He might outlive Bleak for real. So what the will gonna do if Jay's still around here while Bleak is gone somewhere? You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You know. So it's just stuff like that. Y'all know I watch a lot of movies and stuff, so I'm always making the Brian. I know you know. Jigga got enough money, he might outlive Bleak. So Bleak being in the will might not mean a goddamn thing. Jay might buy him one of them hearts. What's that old being that dude keep on getting heart replacements and shit? Jay gonna be on here out on this earth till he about 120. Bleak gonna be gone. He like, I told Bleak he in the will. God damn it, but Bleak, you're not outliving me. You're not outliving me, Bleak. Yeah, hopefully. Now, in all seriousness, hopefully Bleak Kids is in the will though, for real. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? He said, "What's up, Mac? That's a fly J." Hey man, hey bro, I appreciate it. This is just a regular shirt, boss. You know what I'm saying? What that Sheen, they got some little nice little stuff on there. You know what I mean? You know, my son mother, she got me this, man. She got me this shirt. Bleak and Jay-Z's moms were friends, I believe. Some friends feel like you should support them by buying their products versus giving you something. Yeah, but like Jay ain't missing none of that. 2 tickets. Do you know how high Beyonce tickets are and how many people be at them concerts? Jay giving Bleak 2 tickets to the concert to take his wife to Beyonce concert is not gonna hurt neither one of their pockets. For real, like Jay used to hang with Bleak auntie them and uncles them and all of that. You know, because like Jay like 9 years older than Bleak. You know, like he been knowing Bleak all his life for real. And Bleak has always been the loyal soldier. He ain't never went against Jay. When people came at Jay, Bleak steady holding the fort for him. Like, you know what I'm saying, Charlie X? Bleak earned them tickets. You better give me this goddamn tickets. Then look, Charlie X, right? The Mello shouldn't have told me this. I'm gonna keep using this. Mello shouldn't have told me this. FBA Mello told me, that's when he came in. He said when Bleak opened up the restaurant, he opened up a restaurant and he wanted Jay to be there. He said, Jay, I opened up a restaurant. I want you to come through for the grand opening of the restaurant, right? Jay told him, Bleak, you ain't got the sauce, and laughed at him. And Jay sent his mama and them through there. Instead of coming through, he sent his mom and them there. And if some people be like, well, at least he sent his mom them there. No, I want you to be there. I want my brother to be here. I want my brother to be here at the grand opening. I want my boy to be here. And you gonna sit here and say, you sent moms them through? I sent mom them through there. Jay, hey, Jay foul for that. I said moms. You send your mama him through there. Hey man, I didn't ask mama to come. I said I want Jigga man to be there. My boy Jigga to come. Jigga say you ain't got the sauce, Bleak, and laughed. Say, hey, I send my mama, little sister, and them through there. They come make a grand appearance. Here go Jay-Z mama, y'all. Yeah. Here go Jay-Z mama and sister and them. Hey, Joe. Hey, yo, man, that's crazy. And again, I'm one of Jay's biggest fans lyrically. That's foul. Jay-Z, cousin on his daddy side up in here. Jay-Z cousin's girlfriend is up in here. Jay-Z cousin girlfriend up in here right now. Oh man, Shelton, what's happening with you, boss? What's happening with you, boss? Well, at least Memphis. Hey, Yayo. Oh man, Yayo be at 50 Will. Yayo, boy. I knew Yayo was a lost cause when 50 was into it with Marquise. And you know, Yayo is like 50, Yayo supposed to be like Marquise Godfather. And Marquise is, 50 getting into it with Marquise on social media, on Instagram. And Yayo and Uncle Murder laughing at Marquise. I would never do no shit like that in my life. If my man's got issues with his son, his baby, you think I'm gonna laugh at his baby? But 50 let it ride. Like, you think I'm gonna laugh at my man's situation with his son and laugh at his son? I don't care what they got going on. I'm never getting in between my man's and his child. Yayo and Uncle Murder laughing at Marquise. That's clown out to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I knew they was a lost cause. They gotta do anything 50 say, they gotta just go and do anything 50 do. That's crazy to me. Only thing Yayo should do is try to bring, if anything, I'm gonna try to bring my mans together with his son. I'm not gonna you're not gonna get me to publicly laugh at your child with you. That's crazy, man. I just would never do nothing like that. You know? Especially, he said that's not a baby, that's a grown man. That's his baby though, bro. So let me tell you something, bro. I don't know if you're a father, and I don't mean no disrespect when I say this either. I'm not trying to denigrate you. When you have a child, that child could be grown. That's your baby. That is a child. That child came from you. You know what I'm saying? So I have 2 children. I don't care how old they get, they still gonna always be my baby. You know what I mean? So that's still his child. So regardless how old they get, that's his child. I will never. I look at my boys relationship with their children. I would treat it like it's mine. I would never want my friends interjecting. Me and my child, one of my children have a disagreement. I would never want my friends laughing at my child or trying to get into the disagreement that I'm having with my child. No, you stay over there. Me and my child gonna figure this out. You know what I mean? That's a fact, Shelton. I don't care how old my daughter get. She always gonna be my baby. My son, I don't care how old he get, he always gonna be my baby. You know? So I literally had to do that last week with my godson to get him to respect his pops. Yeah. You're like, yo, don't talk to your dad like that. You know what I mean? But I'm never gonna publicly just berate. I'm not doing none of that. Like, I feel like Yayo and them shouldn't even be laughing at. They laughing at Marquise publicly. I just don't think that's cool at all. But yeah, I'm with you, Mac. No way in-house business is in-house business is in-house business. I'm not letting everybody know I'm laughing at your seed. Come on, bro. But 50 green like that though. That's him. He be letting that he don't care about Marquise. And so he let everybody else get down on Marquise. And Yayo and them feel like they gotta get down on Marquise too and laugh at everything 50 do in order to stay in 50's good graces. Yep, 2 daughters. Your 2 daughters are 18 and 16, and they still my little girl in my eyes. Yeah, man. Black Mom say I'm a dad of 3 sons. My oldest son is 22, and he has disrespected me to a point we almost come to blows, and I still would never disrespect him publicly. No matter what, I would never do that, right? That's your child, and you won't never want nobody else to have a green light to disrespect your child too, just because y'all having a disagreement and y'all at odds with each other, And I respect that, He said, "How is Jay a terrible friend?" Hey, y'all gonna keep having me laughing about this, man. Jay a terrible friend because Jay ain't gonna do nothing for you unless you can do for Rock Nation. If you got a piece of Jay can have a piece of sandwich, and you can ask, "Can I have half of that sandwich, Jay? I'm a little hungry." Jay gonna say, Hell no. You can't have none of this sandwich. You gonna write a verse for Rihanna for me? You gonna write a hook for Rihanna? If not, hell no, you can't have half of this sandwich. Kick rocks, brother. No. Right? Jay, no, Jay a terrible friend because Jay, because Bleak called Jay-Z one time on Bleak wife birthday. Bleak wife was having a birthday. And Bleak wanted to surprise his wife with tickets to the Beyonce concert. So he called Jay and said, "Hey Jay, can I get 2 tickets to the Beyonce concert? I want to treat my wife to the concert. I want to show her a good time for her birthday." And Jay told him, "I don't know what you calling me for. I don't know what you calling me for," is what he told to Bleak when he asked him for 2 tickets to the Beyonce concert. Them 2 tickets not gonna hurt Jay to give to Bleak at all, especially with how high the Beyonce tickets are. Them 2 tickets not gonna hurt Jay at all. Instead of having you like Bleak go, like no, he is nothing for Jay to get Bleak them concert tickets. It's nothing but one phone call to his wife. "Hey baby, give me 2 tickets for Bleak and his wife. They want to see you perform for her birthday. It's her birthday." That's all he could. That's all he had to do. Jigga told him, "I don't know what you calling me for." Then FBA Mello say he told me Bleak opened up a restaurant and wanted Jay to be there for the grand opening of the restaurant. Jay-Z laughed at him and say, "Bleak, you ain't got the sauce." And Bleak, and instead of coming, Jay-Z sent his mama and them to the grand opening of the restaurant instead of him coming. And it's like, no, I asked my friend. I asked you to be there, bro. I asked you, my friend. You're my friend. Like, man, like exactly, cuz it's not gonna hurt Jigga to give Bleak them concert tickets. Jigga just didn't want to do it unless you're gonna do something for his business. And you say Bleak got Jay-Z that deal with first of all, Duce, that's something that Jay got something with Duce, right? That's his stuff. Bleak is running his business, essentially. But that's why he got Bleak. Yes, he getting Bleak the deal to get some money. Well, Duce is benefiting who though? Also, that's Jay stuff, right? Regardless of how big the age gap is. Brother, I'm 32 years old. When I got into corporate America, I was friends with dudes that was 38 years old, 39 years, almost 40 years old. They wasn't doing me like that. Yeah, he getting Bleak paid, but Bleak working for him. Bleak is working for him, though, essentially. He getting Bleak paid, but Bleak working for Jigga Man at the end of the day, right? That's him working. You're right. He getting Bleak paid, but who is he working for? Shit, you working. You gonna work for the if you want something, you gonna work for the Jigga Man, and that's cool, right? But in the instance of me asking you for concert tickets, bro, we not finna. Come on, bro. You not finna have me just. You gonna really sit on this phone and tell me you don't know what I'm calling you for? You really finna sit on this phone and tell me you don't know what I'm calling you for? That is crazy. You know, the Jay-Z hatred is to stop. Look, Jigga is my favorite rapper, Aaron, but it's true though. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because only reason I'm bringing this up um is because Bleak and Yayo going back and forth right now about who really if Jay because he said Jay don't really treat them. Yayo said Jay treat everybody around him like business, and 50 really look at them like they family, like they, like they really family. Yeah, people should have to earn. Yeah, you earn your keep. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's dope, right? Now, all right, look, we gonna take it to here, Brian. We gonna take it here, Brian. Yeah, yeah, like nah, for real. That's dope. He worked. Bleak is actually making money. working for Duce. That's what's up, right? But we gonna play devil's advocate. You think if LeBron, if what's the boy name? What's the boy name used to play with LeBron James? Romeo Travis. If Romeo Travis or Drew Joyce call LeBron and say, Bron, I really want to be in the building for this game that y'all about to play tonight. You think Bron gonna tell Romeo Travis and Drew Joyce, the people that played on his team with him, hey, I don't know what you calling me for. Like that'd be crazy though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he had to tell Bleak not to show up. Like, all right, that's cool, whatever. Right? But that was early in Bleak's career though. That's early in Bleak's career. Brian, you said it's Bron problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. That's not cool for LeBron. That ain't cool though. And y'all, look, I'm one of Jay-Z's biggest fans. Like, really, real talk. But Jigga, that's crazy though. There's no way. If you call me, I'm not expecting you to, hey man, you pay your money. No, bro, it's 2 tickets, bro. It's 2 tickets, fam. It's 2 tickets, bro. I'm gonna give you the 2 tickets to go see the concert. Yeah, Charlie X say y'all mixing up being professional with asking for 2 tickets. Right, exactly. Bleak earned those tickets for how loyal he been to Jigga Man. Cause when you see how Beans in them had no boy, what? The way the Rock dismantled and the way people was talking about how Jay get down, Bleak ain't never went against Jigga. Even when every other people who was around Jigga was going against him. And he never did. Bleak earned that. I mean, he been a loyal soldier all his life. No, it's not, bro. That's not. Him not paying for the ticket is like, no, you know why? Because Beyonce is a damn near a billionaire. She don't need that. Bleak need to support that restaurant. Bleak don't need that. I mean, Bleak need that. Beyonce ain't gonna miss them 2 tickets. Bleak ain't nowhere near got the net worth of Jigga or Beyonce. It's not the same thing. It's not. For real, man. Bleak need them restaurant. He need that. Beyonce is not gonna miss 2 tickets at the concert when everybody else is paying $1,000 plus. They not gonna miss that. They not. That's all I'm saying. And again, Jay is my favorite rapper. I just like, nah, come on, bro. That's all I'm saying. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got free tickets to others. Now exactly, that's my point to you, Dominique. I wouldn't be surprised if Jay got free tickets for other people he does business with. Yes. Yes. That's the point, man. You know, that's my point. I think it like that's all I'm saying, Charlie X. Certain people, if you call me for something, I'm gonna give it to you, bro. Especially if I know it's not gonna hurt me to do that. If I'm an up and coming artist or I'm an artist that's not like Jigga and Beyonce caked up. They caked up. And what? They are caked up. They not missing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference for me. Bleak and I'm not trying to talk bad about Bleak, but Bleak needs you to like come through that restaurant and pay for the meals. Whereas Ari Gold contact the agent or manager. Brian, I'm not contacting Ari. I'm contacting Jigga Man. Jigga, my N-word. I'm contacting Jig. Hold on. Bleak literally does nothing for Jay. You out your mind. We ain't gonna do that. He might not do nothing for Jay financially, but friendship and loyalty, you can't buy that. For real. Now, yeah, he don't do nothing financially for Jigga, But let's be real, man. Jigga, he got a friend in Bleak for his entire life. Bleak will never go against him. Just think about everybody from Rockefeller, for the most part, has something that they didn't throw Jay under the bus and all of that. From Beans, Cam and them then came at Jay a few times, and him and Jay be reconciling, and then Cam will say something else crazy about Jay. All them, like, you know, right? And that's another thing. All the bones Bleak has kept hidden for Jay, because Bleak has many stories he will never tell, all to keep Jay protected. You know what I'm saying? Just so Jay won't be in no Bleak. But come on, man. Bleak know all the bodies buried at everything. Bleak will never tell a soul, man. Bleak will never put Jay in harm's way at all, at any point. And I just feel like they got to count for something. They got to count for something. Bleak not a random dude. This not a dude he signed when he got rich. I just looked it up. Jay-Z did he end up giving him the tickets? Okay, he gave him tickets. All right, cool then. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But why did he try to do all that build up a fuss with that in the first place? He said, see, I told him. He said, see, hey, but why did he tell him that though? I don't know why you calling me. Hey, what? Boy, don't even say nothing like that to me. Negro. Boy, don't ever say nothing. Don't say nothing like that. You better, hey, don't ever do that to me. And don't send your mom and them through. Jay gonna give his friend Ish for that errand boy play. They also took a photo together backstage at the concert. Bleak was indeed at the concert with his wife. Someone getting slick with them typing words, man. Oh, I'm trying to see. Hold on. Nah, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. 1 second. What? I would give 50 credit for putting his people on instead of pushing the second solo album. That was solid, not gonna lie. This is a BS conversation. Everyone should know who Jay-Z friends are. Him and Beyonce have a song called Friends. Bleak ain't even mentioned. Come on, bro. Ab, come on, Abzada. We gotta stop. You said this is a BS conversation. It's not, bro. It's not. He was Jay. You gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop. You said Beyonce, he mentioned he got a song called Friends. Bleak ain't even mentioned on the song. But he also said Bleak can be one hit away his whole career. As long as I'm alive, he's a millionaire. And even if I die, he's in my will somewhere. So he can just kick back and chill somewhere. Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite Jay verses, right? How could you falter when you the rock of Gibraltar? I had to get off the boat so I can walk on water. This ain't a tall order. This is nothing to me. Difficult takes a day. Impossible takes a week. I do this in my sleep. I sold kilos of coke, so I'm guessing I can sell CDs. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Let me handle my business. Damn, Kanye's, you got me. Freeway and Foxy. Why I choose Sierra Marie? Marie, PD, watch me. Hey, nah, for real. I said that's crazy. Yeah, that Diamonds Are Forever remix. The Diamonds remix was crazy. What? You ever hear Jadakiss joke about how hard it is to get Jay on the phone? Yeah, all of that, man. All of that is crazy. And I'm not gonna hold you for nothing. I like I'm not gonna hold you for nothing. I don't care what nobody say. Jay-Z doing that deal with the NFL right after telling everybody else, right? We told everybody else we not performing at the Super Bowl. We not doing it. We standing with Colin Kaepernick. And then he struck a deal with the NFL, and now it's cool to perform. I say Jay out his damn mind. I love Jay. And it hurt me to make that video. But I had to tell the truth. He pulled that. You remember when Mitch had the bricks? And he said that's 16 bricks right there. That's 16 bricks right there. What did he say? How many bricks it was? That's 16 bricks right there. Let me get that up out you. Let me get that up out you. You know what I mean? Let me get that up out you. And then when he took the deal and everybody asked him about it, Jay-Z sat up in there telling everybody we past kneeling now. We're past kneeling. What are you gonna do? No, Jigga. What are you gonna do, Jigga? 14 bricks. That's 14 bricks right there. and took the play. That's 14 bricks right there. Let me get that about you. Let me tell you something. Don't do that. Kaepernick definitely, he should have got that. He took that money because that money was owed to him for not being on an NFL team. I do not like when people bring that point up. That money was money he missed out on from not being in the NFL. 100%. Because of trash ass Blaine Gabbert and Nathan Peterman. And what's the boy we gave 40 million to on the Bears? What's that dude we gave 40 million to? What's the dude we gave 40 million to? I forgot his name. Oh my God. Mike Glennon. If Mike Glennon was in the NFL, Colin Kaepernick deserved to be in the NFL and he missed out on paper. Charlie X said, yeah, Jay-Z definitely did that to Jermaine Dupri. He told Jay not to take it because it wasn't no guess. And then he went and snapped. That's what he did. That's why I said he did that what Rico did to Mitch. That's 14 bricks right there. Oh, he popped him and got the bricks from him. He said, stop lying. Hey, now I just know you here trolling. I'm not even responding to you no more. JD said it was false. No, he didn't. Jermaine Dupri, the one that told us the story. Nah, hold on. Nah, all right now. Didn't Jermaine Dupri the one, Charlie X? Didn't Jermaine tell us? Didn't Jermaine the one that told that story? Had Jay told him we ain't taking this deal? Everything this guy says is lies. Oh my God, everything I say is a lie. You can never believe him. I'm starting to think now. Is this Ty? This might be Ty on this video, or this might be Bleak. Bleak, is that you? Oh my God, look at what Jay is giving us for halftime show. He gave Kendrick Lamar last year. I'm not into Bad Bunny though. I'm not even. I'm going to turn at the halftime show this year. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm just not watching that. Bad Bunny, come on, I'm gone. Damn, someone calling you a liar. Zero. You know how they do. But again, I'm a bigger Jay-Z fan than him as far as music goes. So he don't want to hear that part about it. But with the amount of rumors and talk on Jay-Z, I don't blame him for keeping a tight in circle and being reclusive. Yeah, but Bleak is part of that circle. So Bleak should have no problem getting some concert tickets out of Jay without Jay giving him a hard time about it. And Jay need to be at the damn opening of the restaurant and not sending his mom and them to come through. You don't even know who his real friends are. You talking about bigger fan. Hey, look, you don't know who his real friends are. Unless this is Tata. Tata, is this you? Or maybe this is Biggs. Is this Kareem Biggs Burke behind this profile? Yeah, Tata sprayed R. Kelly. Kales was in trouble. Is this Biggs? Is this Tata? Is this Emery? This might be Emery. Ah, he said it's Ty for sure. Is this Ty? Or maybe this is Mama Tina. Let me stop. He said it's Ty. Is this Mama Tina? Mama Tina knows that is saying, hey, leave her son-in-law alone. And look, again, Jigga, my favorite rapper. So this is not a, you know. He said it's definitely Ty. Hey, Ty say he got Kales up out of here. So it might be Beehive. Y'all crazy. Kales, but Kales out of pocket though. I know Kales in there acting extra, and both of them energies did not mix, even though the music was fire. Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. It still blows my mind. How Kales and him made a song about not being guilty when he got off for stabbing Lance on Rivera. And then he got off for that situation for being on video with a little girl. And he talking about some Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. I got all my money. Nah, boy. Hey, that is wild how he sung his way out of that shit. The man sung his way out of being on tape with a little girl. That is crazy to me. I say, yo, this man Kales has a spell behind his music. Yeah, girl, you know you got a body, yaddy, yaddy. I just wanna take you home with me. Get your little body, yaddy, yaddy. So it wasn't the try after the album. I could be wrong. It was the try after the album. He could sing his way out of everything. Brother get in trouble, all he gotta do is make a gospel song. He saved me, gave me a sec. I said, this brother here, this is a talent, because he can get his way out of everything. All he had to do, make a little hit for the elders, step in the name of love. That just wasn't for the elders. Cause I love Step in the Name of Love was fire. Like, yeah. Charlie, he ain't here calling you a lie. We all lying on Jigga. As far as my man say, we all telling lies on Jigga, man. He said, Ty, stop. Ty. Yeah, and Fifth, again, I be getting on Fifth too. Fifth is horrible. Horrible. I don't know how Fifth got any friends. I always use R. Kelly and Chris Brown to call out feminists, especially the black ones, because who protected him? Who protected and protects Breezy now? Oh, listen, when I be saying stuff about Chris, they get mad at me. But I only be telling that Chris is an amazing artist. But he does a lot of things. It's like, yo, this is crazy. If anybody else were to do the things that Chris does, they would be brought through the ringer. Let Bow Wow would have done half of the things that Chris Brown does, he would have been in trouble. He would have been all types of cornies, but Christopher Maurice Brown, them women will lay out their blanket of protection on for that brother, and that brother won't touch a black woman who's not mixed with Asian with a 10-foot pole. If you ain't mixed with Asian, Chris ain't going. If you not racially ambiguous, Chris not touching you at all. Said feminists don't protect Chris. He said pygmies do. Hey, if Chris, let me tell you something. If you ain't mixed, if you try to come talk to Chris, the first question Chris gonna ask you, mixed with Asian, mixed, Asian, you mixed, you mixed, mixed, you better be mixed. You better be mixed. He ain't going. He was straight He was stalking Karuchi, stalking her, getting restraining orders put on him. Like what is we doing? Anybody else does this, they all type of creeps. He said mixed. Chris like full-blooded Asians. Yes, you full-blooded Asians. Mixed. You ain't what? Breezy ain't got a baby with a black woman yet. He don't got a baby with a black girl yet at all. So, and I mean, it's other brothers that's like that too. But Chris has a history of like problematic stuff that come with that. He ready to fight every dude about Carucci, ready to be violent, ready to be aggressive. Even when Carucci had a restraining order against him, he ready to fight every dude that talked to her. Being rude, obnoxious, disrespectful. Like, it just, what is this, man? What's wrong with him? The brother need a hug. I mean, is that a bad thing? All he gonna do is whoop her. I mean, I get that point, T. Dominique. That's a great point. If he gonna be out here wilding out, abusing a girl, he don't need to be with no black woman. So I get what you're saying. I get that point for sure. But yeah, Chris be out here losing his mind. When he went at Tyson Beckford that time, I just thought that was so crazy. Telling Tyson Beckford he'll beat his baby, he'll beat his child like he is. All because Tyson Beckford took a picture with Carucci. Tyson Beckford was not dating Carucci. They were not romantically linked. He took a picture with Carucci, and Chris lost his mind. Chris want to crash out about Carucci being with Prime right now. But Chris knows that Black America loves Deion Sanders. And if he says anything egregious about Deion Sanders, he's going to be in trouble. Right? He want to crash out on Deion Sanders. He wanna trash Deion and talk about Deion. He want to say Carucci being a caregiver right now. He want to go in and talk about Deion Sanders, but he cannot do that because Black America love Deion Sanders, and the older black women ain't finna play with him about Deion. So he cannot do that. So he got to sit tight. But he put up subliminal messages when it first got revealed that Prime and Carucci was dating, and he was like, some stuff still pissed me off to this day. He said he put up a subliminal message because he wanted to snap, but he know he can't go at Prime like he went at Tyson Beckford and Victor Cruz and them. He can't do that. He gonna be in trouble. Teron Brown, what's up? What's happening with you? I ain't seen you in a minute there, boy. Ain't that what what Big Boy said to Antoine, to Ant on ATL? I ain't seen you in a minute there, boy. I ain't seen you in a minute there, boy. You see Russell Westbrook got traded to Sacramento. What? Deion don't like black women either. They got to be mixed too. Oh, well, what's Pilar? You smoke? Was Pilar mixed? She was fine though. No, real talk though. Tracy Edmonds, I don't think she mixed at all. Yeah. And let me say this too though. It ain't even just about Chris liking just mixed girls. I don't think the women Chris got children with, I don't think they mixed at all. Deion Jr. and Deandra wife. Yeah, his first wife before Pilar, I think she black. I don't think that, yeah. Chris, I don't think the women that Chris got 3 babies by 3 different women. I don't think none of those women he got children with got an ounce of black in them at all. None. So I don't even think Chris even messing with mixed girl for real like that. Outside of Carucci. He messed with Rihanna because Rihanna was not from him. She wasn't American. She from Barbados. So, he can get that off a little bit. He can get that off. Yeah. Carucci, baby. This man don't have a bladder of toes. What are you doing? Antonio Brown is a nut. As crazy as that fool was, man, AB, he could have been an all-time. Like, he could have been. I think he could have got close to breaking Jerry Rice records if he wasn't a nut. If he wasn't a nutcase. Yeah, I know. Rihanna not mixed at all, but she not American. So I think he could pull off that exotic little thing with her because she from Barbados. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Hey, what black girl you seen Chris with? Oh, now we finna get into this. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's a great question. That's a great question. And I love Rihanna. I love Rihanna. Don't Rihanna fine in the mug. Fine in the frog hair. But do y'all think Chris got a classic album? Like seriously. I think if y'all say Chris got a classic album, y'all gonna pick Exclusive or something like that at the very beginning of his career. Because I don't remember anybody like as a body of work. Do he got a body of work? You say Heartbreak on the Full Moon? Okay, that's the one that came out some years ago. Okay, with a lot of the songs on there. You say Heartbreak on the Full Moon? That's the one with Let Me Switch Up the Tempo. That's the one with tempo in it. Can I switch up the tempo? I like that little joint. I ain't gonna lie. I like the little tempo joint. Chris got amazing singles. Yes. But I'll be like, damn, dude, he got a classic album. His singles amazing. He got a lot of fire singles. But a body of work. Like, do Chris got a well, not too many artists have this. Does Chris have a Confessions um in his body of work? Do he got a what's that 8701? Do he got a who is Jill Scott up in his discography? He said Fame. Fame, the one with I Should Have Kissed You on there. And Wet the Bed, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say nobody got a Confessions. Yeah, I'm gonna say Confessions. That's a stretch. Now I can't. That's Confessions is one of the greatest albums I ever heard in my life. He said, now you said Fame is not on level with 8701 because 8701 was fire. Yeah. Like I said, Chris got great singles. He got great singles though. Like Chris has had fire singles. You said, I'm telling you, it's Heartbreak on the Full Moon. Truly, all of Chris albums are very good. One of the most consistent artists. Is just about what you like most. I got to listen to Heartbreak on the Full Moon. That's the one that got like a whole bunch of it, like 25, 30 songs on there, right? Uh Early. Now see, one of my favorite songs by Chris Brown is With You. I love that song. That song fire. I prefer Here I Stand over Confessions, just a more mature sound. Confession. Hey, what was on Here I Stand? Moving Mountains and Climax and stuff like that. T Dominique, was that Confession? I mean, Moving Mountains and Climax? With You is fire. Like I love that song. Um, okay. Love in This Club was Here I Stand. Yes. I like the Love in This Club with Beyonce on it. I like that one a lot. That one was fire to me. You say you don't like With You? I like With You. Appetite. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. There Goes My Baby was Here I Stand. I thought that was that Usher verse. What's that? Raymond. What's the one he had with Here I Stand was Trading Places. Oh, that Trading Places was fire. Hold on, man. Trading Places was cold. I remember that when that came out. I remember that. Raymond versus Raymond, right? That was. I'm like, I don't think that was Here I Stand. There Goes My Baby was Raymond versus Raymond, and that was with OMG on there. And OMG was a bop though, bro. OMG was a bop. That little Will I Am, little, that little what you call it on there. That joint was fire. I love. Hey, hey man. Early Chris Brown was cold. Yo was hard. That was hard, boy. Yo. I'm saying Kiss Kiss was fire. Oh, let me try to think. Some of my favorite. I like New Flame with him. That collaboration with Chris and Usher, New Flame was hard. That was hard. Are you talking about Say Goodbye? Charlie X. Yeah, Wall to Wall. Yes, 2012 went hard, and that was Royalty album. What's that joint he had? Drunk Texan? Hey, nah, hold on, T Dominique. Drunk Texan was cold. I'll be drunk texting, drunk texting, drunk texting you. That little party, that joint was hard. Hey, and no, She Ain't You. Now, when I heard She Ain't You, I say, yeah. That She Ain't You was cold too. She Ain't You was cold too. OMG is definitely overhated, man. Because I thought OMG was cold. Yeah, Chris came out the gate. He came out the gate swinging that because Run It was cold. Then he followed that up with Give Me That. No, he followed it up with Yo. And then he did Give Me That. And had Wayne on the Give Me That joint. Who was writing his songs at the beginning of his career? Because them joints was hard. Who was writing them? Who was writing that dang on I don't like Will I Am in that sound, Mac. That's why I don't like OMG. Yeah, I liked OMG though. Even though I didn't necessarily like everything from Will I Am and all of that, I liked how OMG sounded. Maybe it was just maybe it's the nostalgia. I remember I was in high school. Like, I think I was a junior because 2010, I think, was when, or 2009, 2010, when that OMG song came out. And I was in high school still. I was in my prime of my high school years. You know what I'm saying? It was a good little time for me. Oh, Scott Storch, Sean Garrett was writing that. John Tay. Hey, man, hold on, man. John Tay Austin. And we got to get respect on John Tay. Because John Tay, he got that boy got that pen on him, boy. That boy got that pen, boy. Him and Brian Michael Cox. What? That's who was lacing Usher up. Jermaine Dupri, Brian Michael Cox, Jonte Austin was lacing Usher up. They was lacing him up with them songs they was writing. Songwriting is a gift. It's a skill. To be able to write a hit record, like what? Like even when I heard, like when I found out, what's my boy name? Lace Mariah. Hold on. Charlie X. Lace Mariah Carey up. Brought Mariah Carey back to black folks. He really, Jermaine Dupri, Brian Michael Cox, Jonte Austin, them brought Mariah back to black folks for real and had her catering to black audiences with that Emancipation of Mimi and they E equal MC squared albums. For sure. They brought her back to the forefront of black America with them songs. Shake It Off, We Belong Together. It's like that, y'all. Like that, y'all. Like all of that. Jermaine and them. You gotta get Jermaine and them. Jermaine that was pinning them joints, boy. What? Yeah, Dupree fire with it again. Dupree has done every type of record you can think of. From Bow Wow's discography to Escape, all in like, man, what? He's done everything. Jagged Edge now. Like he's done everything. I mean, Money Ain't a Thing. Him and Jigga, man. You know, I started the video talking about Jigga. Money Ain't a Thing. What? Mariah Carey, and that's because she has better albums than me. Which y'all asked the question? Whitney or Mariah? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Whitney. Oh man, Whitney Houston. I love Whitney Houston, man. Whitney, man. Hey, no, but I was about to say something too. I think I was talking about songwriting. Who was I about to say? Oh, when I found out, y'all remember what's my man Rico Love? They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Rico Love. Rico Love wrote Throwback on Usher's Confessions album. That song is so fire. You never miss a good thing till it leaves you. Finally, I realize that I need you and want you back. That Throwback song, Rico Love wrote the hell out that song. That's the first song he wrote that made him a whole lot of money. And he told the story about how he was broke and he was down to his last. And when Confessions dropped and he got the check, he looked at he looked and got the check for that song and couldn't believe it. He lost his mind when he saw how much he got paid because of how well that album did. For real. Rico Love wrote Sweet Dreams and Kelly Rowland's Motivation. Rico Love, man. Rico really is a dope songwriter. For real. I don't know. See, y'all like music like I like music. Y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. For real. Hey, yeah, the dream now. Come on, man. Terrius Nash. That brother Terrius Nash is an animal when it comes to music, to songwriting, music, making music. Because even when, as a songwriter, the man wrote Umbrella. And didn't he write Baby? Baby for Justin Bieber. Oh, man, Dark Child, Rodney Jerkins. Come on, T. Dominique. Come on. Come on, T. Dominique. Dark Child. Dark Child had Michael Jackson sounding soulful again on damn that Invincible album. Because y'all know how good Butterflies feel. When you hear Heaven Can Wait, Butterflies and stuff like that, come on, man. That shit, boy, black folk be feeling that all in our soul, boy. Dark Child was behind that, man. Dark Child was with Brandy. Had Brandy doing a thing, yeah. But Brandy, yes, Brandy's catalog, man, Brandy is a phenomenal singer. Phenomenal. She's a beautiful, like amazing voice. So yeah, man. Said LaShawn Daniels was writing the song. Yeah. Dark Child was behind the production and stuff from it. Yeah. Yep. But hold on. What we were saying, I was just about to say something else. No, the Dream. Terrius Nash. When that brother Dream, when he first came out with Shawty right there's a 10, or Shawty right there's the shit. That was hard. That came out right as I was entering high school. But when that brother dropped Falsetto, what? Come on, man. And my sister, my older sister, my big sister Tiff that live in California. When my sister Tiff had that album and she would play I Love Your Girl. Come on, man. What? I Love Your Girl? Man, part of me feels so bad. But he said, not that bad. Situation got you mad. That joint was hard. Purple Kisses, all of that, man. Purple Kisses? Come on, Black Mall. Purple Kisses fire, boy. Hey, man, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Purple Kisses, I Love Your Girl and all of that. Yeah, man. Yeah, that brother Terrius Nash was making them hits, boy. You say crazy how Brandy can sing the way she does and Ray J be BSing the way he do, man. The gift, unfortunately, the gift is not always spread around. Let's tell you something. That Floetry is getting late. Khadijah, it's getting late. That is getting late, man. Something sultry about that shit. Ooh, that is getting late. Yeah, man. Yeah. And yes, the Dream did write bed for Jay Holiday. That Floetry getting late. Yeah. Marsha Ambrosius, man. Yeah, Neopen, phenomenal. Hey, brothers be out here making songs, writing songs now. Like, Brothers be out here, people be out here making songs. And girls, man. I mean, sisters be making the songs too. So I like Ray J. Your favorite song by Ray J was Wait a Minute. When Lil Kim say, wait a minute, ain't that Brandy's brother? Shout out Brandy brother, man. What's my man? Willie Ray Norwood Jr. You like Jeremiah. Shout out Jeremiah. Jeremiah from around my way. Southside Chicago, Illinois. Baby went to the same high school I went to. When Jeremiah wrote that damn first of all, Jeremiah's first album was really fire. I mean, and the late nights mixtape and that Woo side by Jeremiah. I ain't worried about no other thing. You got me. Hey man. Hey, Jay Holiday got a song called The Pimpin' Me and A Love of Your Own and all that type of stuff on his album. But I mean, he got it from what you call it now. The sooner you get, it's like a remake. The sooner you get to have a love of your own. Yeah. But Jeremiah, when he wrote that Woosah, he made Woosah. Jeremiah's a great songwriter. He wrote Unforgivable. You unforgettable. You are unforgettable. He wrote the hook and everything for that song. And he gave it to French Montana. French Montana bought it from him for about 600,000. Yeah, Static Major, yes. Static Major was writing a lot of hits for a lot of people. Wasn't he helping to write Aaliyah stuff and all of that? Aaliyah's music, Pretty Ricky, whole discography, basically. Yeah, man. Now you want to know who wrote for Donnell Jones? Hey, shout out Donnell, man, another Southside Chicago brother. And would you mind if I take this seat right here because you're sitting alone? That are you down to swing enough with me? Or would you be blinded by all this? Yeah, that's the joint. No relationships at all. Gotta keep it strictly gotta keep it strictly physical. All this love, waiting just for you. So don't pass it up, cause you'll regret it too. And I'll be patiently waiting to hear from you. Hey, shout out to Donnell, man. Hey, hello, man. Southside Chicago, Illinois, baby. Am I? Hey, Donnell, man. Joe and Tyrese, of course. What he had a song called? It's a 3:15, girl. What's it gonna be? Shawty got her eyes on me. And we've been frontin' since 2, girl. What you gonna do? Tell me, are you riding with? Was it tell me, are you riding with me? It's a 3:15, girl. What's it gonna be? Shawty got her eyes on me. What? Hey, T Dominique, no. You said Montel wrote incomplete. Montel who? Jordan wrote incomplete for Cisco? Said people don't talk about Chicago low-key being a hub. They got a specific soul in their Sonics. Hey man, shout out, man. Shout out to my crib, man. My home, man, Chicago. We got a lot of dope artists that came through the city, man. Carl Thomas, man. Shout out. Well, you know, Carl from right outside Chicago in Aurora. But we rock with Carl, man, right outside, yeah. Because that brother had that sweater game down packed, boy. The Carl Thomas sweater game, boy. What? Yeah, R. Kelly, man. R. Kelly. Again, Kale's the greatest R&B artist I have ever seen in my lifetime. He just done some terrible things. But as an artist, man, it's undeniable. The songs like the songs that the music he was making is timeless. Look, my uncle up in here. His first album, Carl Thomas, but what? It was love at first sight. Hey, hey man, what? Uncle, remember? That was the days my uncle was staying on Champlain, baby. With my cousin them, man. Yeah, man, Carl now. That was a that was a time, man. For real. Hey, y'all know um what's I was just saying a song the other day. What song I was just listening to? Genuine and Missy Elliott. Off Missy album. Um damn, what song I was just saying? It was yesterday I was singing a song. What song was that? Takeaway. Yes, Takeaway. That joint fire. Takeaway is fire. Yeah, man. There we go. Hey, Genuine. They better stop playing with G, man. Black Mall, tell him DC in the house, Slim. What's happening, Slim? All the DC brothers be Slim. Oh man, G was fire, boy. He was making them hits. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was sounding good. G was out here making them bangers, boy. I was just listening to what you call it today. That when I close my eyes, only you I see. Would say with another man. This is killing me. I am your man, but only when you're lonely. If I was to bounce, if I was to leave you, that's when you want me. I am your man. Can I be your man for more than just one night? Hey, that nigga G, hey man, wait a minute, boy. Hey, and Timberland was lacing them beats up. Timberland production was cold. I'm finna. I was in here yesterday, like, hey, no, man. I'm getting ready for work, like, hey, man, Genuine had them bangers. He said, yeah, I'm 32. All of the trips to my grandma's house in South Carolina. Hey, man, hold on. Chocolate Factory? My grandmama was vibing it. What? Chocolate Factory? My uncle in here right now. My uncle can tell you his mama, my grandmama, was vibing out to that dang on. That Chocolate Factory was undeniable. You hear? What? Hey, wait. Hold on, T Dominique. Because T Dominique know this. I Will Never Leave. Was that the Chocolate Factory? I Will Never Leave. Was that Chocolate Factory? All y'all know, I'm sure. But I know T Dominique. Me and T Dominique both love I Will Never Leave. Shut up. I don't never want to hear you say that again. Chaos is what. I don't ever want to hear you say that again. That brother say, since the day the doctor took me out of the womb and spanked me, girl, I was born to be with you, and the rest is history. What? Hey man. What that brother say was since the day the doctor took him out of the womb and spanked him? I was like, no, man. This brother here, she's mad. She said she had that on her voicemail. That I will never leave. Man, that brother was in there. I was like, oh yeah, Kale's in a different bag. I was a young boy. And I knew when a man say, since the day the doctor took him out of the womb, he was meant to be with you and spanked him. Hey, no, do y'all know what I was listening to yesterday before work? Y'all remember Justin Timberlake, Senorita? I feel for you. You deal with things that you don't have to. And that Senorita, that Justin Timberlake Senorita, that when Justin was like, all right, now I gotta get a black fan base now. I got to leave this pop, I gotta leave the pop shit alone. The NSYNC boy band stuff is over with. When Senorita dropped now, come on now, Senorita was a banger. I was listening to that before work. I'm like, oh yeah. Who did that? Was that for real? Was that for real? Yeah, Timbo had that's what he put Justin for real in that. I'm ready to be with Black America. I want a Black American audience bag. That's Timberland was lacing them up. Pharrell, I think Pharrell did Senorita. Yes, Gone. Hey, no, that's a fact. Gone was the start of that transition to R&B. He was trying to let y'all know something on Gone by Instinct. He like, yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to go to R&B. I'm about to leave the pop stuff alone. We about to go to a whole nother level. And that came. Yep, Neptune. I keep saying for real. I gotta give Chad Hugo his props. I can't keep doing Chad like this. Chris, man, you right. I can't keep doing Chad like that and saying is that for real. Chad Hugo is well on there. The Neptunes, yes. Said they went to 106. Yeah, Chad and Pharrell going through something right now. So I got to give Pharrell I got to give Chad his credit because, him and Chad going through something right now. I got to make sure I can't just say Pharrell. You hear me? Hey, what goes around? Hey, man, hold on. If Future Sex Love Sound, when I first heard Until the End of Time, like, I don't, bro, that's when I said, hey, man, listen, man. You ever heard a song for the first time and you say, hey, no, this the one. When I heard Until the End of Time, I say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What they say, this is this magnum opus. Hey, listen. That was when I heard Until the End of Time, I say, yeah, there's some different shit. This different right here. As a young kid, I said, man, I'm going to have to sing this to whoever I marry. Because that's a beautiful song for real. And it's sung excellently. Listen, I know this is not a unpopular opinion. I like Justin Timberlake by himself on Until the End of Time. And I love Beyonce, but I like the one when it's just him. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I like it when it's just him on there. I like that one. And like Love in This Club, I like the one where the remix with Beyonce on. I like Love in the Club remix better than the actual Love in the Club. Usher Love in the Club with Beyonce. I like the one with her on there better. But I like Until the End of Time. I like the one with just JT by himself. The lyrics to that song is beautiful. Like, in the way he sings, the way he's singing on that song is dope. Y'all brought up another point too, though. It was some now, do y'all remember? I think he wasn't independent. He didn't have a major record deal, I don't think. Y'all remember Pretty Willie? Cap out. I told you Cap out beside be making them, brother. Anyway, y'all remember Pretty Willie from St. Louis, Missouri, aka Willie Moore Jr. Four walls and lay your body down and good thing and all of that. Hey man, listen. You can't tell me Pretty Willie wasn't supposed to be mainstream for real. Cause I remember I first heard Four Walls. Song is about cheating. But again, when brothers can sing about people can sing about cheating and make it sound so good. Hey, speaking of that, y'all remember on TP3 Reloaded, R. Kelly got a song called Kicking It With Your Girlfriend. I've been kicking it with your girlfriend. Oh, what I'm gonna do? Cause God knows that I really didn't mean to hurt you. I know it's bogus, but I felt that you should know the truth. I fell in love with her the moment we were introduced. And I just feel that it's time for this little secret to end. Baby, I'm kicking it with your girlfriend. Like, what? I'm kicking it with your girlfriend. Hey man, what, Kels? You kicking it with a homegirl, bro? Kels, you finna get in trouble, dog. Hey, I'm kicking it with your girlfriend. Hey, that's a joint, though. That, yeah, man. TP3, TP3 Reloaded had some joints on that. For real. Cause that's when he had sex weed. Girl, you got that sex weed. Hold on. Well, unpredictable. And let's talk about it. Cause fam, come on, man. Can I take you home, girl? Can I take J. Cole you sometimes I love her, sometimes I love her not. I ain't letting her go, 'cause she's all I got. Although she nags me and complains a lot, I ain't letting her go. No, no. Yeah, I definitely like that song. DJ, won't you play this girl a love song? Hey, Jamie that was what? But that dang on Can I Take You Home, girl. So that how it start off. All that I can see is you. There's dying pieces in this place. But you came through and took the cake. 'Cause I know what I like. And I know what I want. And I know how to get it. Let me in your world. Hey, that what? Can I take you home, girl? Can I take you home, girl? That joint hard get you all alone, girl. Hey, but I also y'all know my favorite, one of my favorite collaborations now. I don't know, and it's a song that don't get a lot of credit. I always sing it when I get on live. Mary J. Blige and R. Kelly. It's on. And it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on, and it's on tonight. That it's about time that we met. It's about time. Hey, what? It's about time that we met. It's about. Come on. That they was in there. Hey, that's the joint, boy. That's a little hidden gem on Share My World. It's on with my sister. It's on. It's hard, boy. That's from Share My World, right? Say, listen, Mary J. catalog is what? Hey, Mary J. Blige now. Growing up black with that was Mary J. Blige getting played up in the crib. That just had it go. You not get Mary J. was is unmatched. Shout out to Monet Tejada. God damn it, Monet Tejada. 7 days, man. What? Come on, man. You came back. I wanted to kiss you. On Saturday, on Sunday we made love. Now what are we gonna do? Tell you. Everybody mama love Mary J, man. Mary J. Even Mary's joint, man. Mary's joint. Come on, man. Why couldn't we work it out, my baby? Can we just? You said our love would always stand the test of time. Why couldn't we work it out, my baby? Can we just? Hey, you remind me. Oh man, what is this emailing? No, what is that? Mary J has a concert film coming by to theaters next month. How Rendezvous by Craig David go? One credit, I met this girl on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We be making love. We be making love on Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Chilled on Sunday. I met this girl on Monday. Leon. Leon always being the dude that's foul. And every Leon always gonna be the dude that's got a baby on the way with while he married and stay. Leon always doing shiesty stuff in movies, man. He's sleeping. He's sleeping with his brother's girl. All of that. You don't love him. You love me. You love me. You don't love him. I guess they be like, look, when you a good looking dude, they gotta have you gotta be shiesty around this month. I guess Leon got a slick look. They got Leon always doing some wild stuff, man. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Oh man. Hey, when Family Affair came out, hey, hold on, Charlie X. That was a real thing. People didn't like Family Affair. He said we all got a little Leon in. Oh, my uncle, man, my uncle. Yeah, man. Leon. They always got Leon doing some wild. Every time he in a role, he's shiesty for the most part. That was the thing, though. When Family Affair came out, they said it was too happy. They said, hold on now, Mary, because Mary was making up words. Dancery. She making up words, hateration, holleration, just making shit up. They just like, all right, you doing too much now. Family Affairs is a bop, man. That joint hard. Every time I hear Family Affair, I think about Friday After Next. Y'all remember when they had the party? That's what was playing when Pinky came up in the house. Party was jumping, holleration, hateration, dancery. It won't be no hateration or holleration in this dancery. I thought it was the Family Affair is just about. It's just a good time when you know. Merry Christmas. No. Hey, when that man say, "Who is that?" So that's Donna. He said, "No." He said, "Little short, little Lucky Charm." The little short, little Lucky Charm one. Oh, that's Money Mike. And Terry Crews said that N word looks magically delicious. I said, "Hold on, hold on, time out." The brother said the brother looked magically delicious, magically delicious. Hey man, what is what is going on, man? That bitch said a bit to the pen, homie. Hell no. But thank you for asking. Hey, why they be man? Mom be playing, man, on these movies. I'm like, yo, what? Man, I ain't talking about that. Black Ball. He was insulted that Craig thought he was talking about the woman. I ain't talking about that bitch. he was mad that he thought he was asking about the woman. He said, man, skip the woman. Talking about that. He ain't talking about that heifer. Talking about that broad. He ain't talking about the dude. That's crazy, man. Don't you ever ask him about no woman. Because Damon don't know nothing about what a woman, nothing about a woman. He ain't never asking or looking for a woman at all. That's crazy, man. That man did say that. He was mad he asked him about he thought he was talking about the girl. Don't you ever ask him about no woman. Strictly ask him about dudes only. That is crazy, man. This live stream been going on for almost 2. It has, man. I've been having fun, man. Y'all had me laughing. Cause y'all be Y'all be having me acting a fool, and I'm really a fool. That's why I don't smoke or drink. If I smoke or drink, I'll really be acting a nut. That's why why I keep it cool. You know? Say, yes, you had me forgetting I'm at work. That's real. I'm glad you forget you at work. Cause man, don't we all want to forget we at work sometimes. He said, man, Cat Williams was hilarious in that movie. Don't be sorry, ho, be careful. Don't be sorry, ho, be careful. When that man said that, I was like, hey, this man crazy. The movie in general, Mike Epps' comedic timing is so brilliant in movies, man. Someone please call 911. They whoop Molly so bad, man. I like, damn, Molly, they didn't whoop your ass, Molly. Damn. Craig and Dodo. Craig and Dodo, boy. Epps is funny. Hey, yo, man. Hey, he said, I was supposed to be taking a nap. The live was too good. That's real, man. Oh, my God, man. It's crazy. Boy. But yeah, that dang on the movie in general was hilarious. But the comedic timing with all of the individuals, man, it's really gold in there, man. Even on next Friday, when Baby D is chasing Day Day around the car, and this man do a whole little move to get around her. It's like this man crazy. One at a time, player, one at a time, working with a monster. The man said, working with a monster. Ah. Yeah, Mike was the perfect person to replace Chris and still have it funny enough for the franchise to continue and still be brilliant going forth. Mike was the excellent choice as the person to replace Chris 100%. Cause like in the movies, Mike be acting a fool. Seriously, you be like, when he told Roach, you need to stop hanging with black folks. Look, hanging with black people. Look at the shit we into. Look at what we got going on. Mills, did you ever watch? No, I did not watch Mo Better Blues yet. I got to do that. My uncle in here right now. He gonna be like, now how you ain't watch Mo Better Blues? My uncle in here right now, like, how did you not watch Mo Better Blues? My uncle be talking to me like Roger Mayweather. We just be talking to Floyd Mayweather. Nephew, come on, nephew. Hey, y'all watch boxing? Roger Mayweather used to be talking when they ask him questions about Floyd. He be, you talking about my nephew? My nephew? He ain't beat my nephew. He ain't beating my nephew. And they be, oh my God, this is one of Spike's better fans. I never watched Mo Better Blues. I gotta watch that. Real. But Roger Mayweather and Floyd, Roger Mayweather be classic. Most people don't know shit about boxing. Let me tell you, my nephew, uh, Chris Tucker at his best. Money talks 100%. I'm a huge Floyd fan. Floyd Senior, a mess. You said I miss Uncle Roger, boy. Roger used to be in the corner talking to Floyd. You whooping that whole ass. You breaking that whole down right now. All right. you just got to keep up his box's ass. This is all you got to do. This is all you got to do. It's boxing a thinking man's game. Boxing is a thinking man's game. You understand? Best fighters come from around my way, the Midwest. And Floyd Senior always trying to rhyme something. Floyd Senior always trying to be Muhammad Ali. I am the best. I must contest. I put the rest. I put the rest to the test. They be like, all right, Floyd Senior. Hey, no. Yes, when Floyd Senior asks he asked Skip Bayless. He asked Skip what was a pull counter, and Skip couldn't tell him. You know, that's Floyd Mayweather's the pull counter is Mayweather's signature move. That pull counter, Floyd used to use that to perfection. And you don't know what a pull counter is. I bet you don't know what a pull. No, Floyd Mayweather Senior. I bet you don't know what a pool counted is. I bet you don't know. I told you he don't know. I told you he don't. Oh my God. And Roger be in the interview, they asked him about Floyd. He come now it's time to come fight my nephew. Now it's time to get that ass whooped now. Come time to get that ass whooped now. You come fight my nephew. I used to always watching them be like, family is a beautiful thing. Because Roger Mayweather loved his nephew to the core, really dedicated his life to his nephew. Once Big Floyd went to jail, Uncle Roger dedicated his life to making sure his nephew was the best fighter in the world. And I always give Roger credit for that. Floyd Sr. taught Floyd that defense and all of that for sure. And everything. It was a team effort. But when Big Floyd went to jail, Uncle Roger held down the fort. Uncle Roger come up in there. Uncle Roger be talking. They ask about everybody. He be my nephew. Not my nephew. Hey, look, fun fact, Coke Boy J. I had to act out. We had to act out a skit. It was a class. I had a class we was in college, and we had to do like a satirical skit. Me and my boy Melvin did Floyd Mayweather and Brian Kenny. I was Floyd Mayweather. My boy Melvin was Brian Kenny. We had the whole class dying laughing because I was Floyd. You know how Floyd be talking. Yeah, I'm talking to Brian Kenny, a man of many talents, but a master of nothing. Right? He talking about Brian Kenny. Start off the interview. We have one of the best, the former pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. I'm not no former #1 champion. I haven't lost. You know, like you talk about all these other guys, Floyd Mayweather. I mean Manny Pacquiao. All these other guys, they've lost. But who has beat Floyd Mayweather? Nobody. All roads lead to Floyd Mayweather. I am the cash cow box. What you mean former? What do you mean? I ain't no former. What you mean former? He was sitting there. I'm talking to Brian Kenny, a man of many talents, but a master of nothing. Hey Floyd, he said, hey man, you know, you he said, what he tell him? He said, I got a job. He said, your job don't pay like my job though. Your job don't pay like my job. He said, Floyd, why you carrying all that money around? What you asking me for? Who are you, the police? Are you the police? Don't worry about what I'm carrying. Floyd, he told him, man, are you the police? When he asked him why he carry around all that cash. Are you the police? How many times Floyd Mayweather get knocked out? He said, how many times man he got knocked out? And how many times Floyd? Okay then. How many? I'm asking you a question. How many times has Floyd Mayweather been knocked out? I'm asking you, just answer the question. Let me after they don't want to answer the question. Just answer. That's all I'm doing. Just answer the question. Yeah, hey, the Mayweathers would be so funny, man. But y'all know how Big Floyd talk. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Just because you don't know nothing what you talk about. You don't know nothing about throwing a jet. Oh, okay then. No, Floyd be like this. Like I said before. Um, he's a great fighter, a great champion. I have a great team, but all roads lead to Floyd Mayweather. I don't chase no. I'm the A side. Like I said before. Um, you talk about these other guys, they beating each other, but nobody has beaten Floyd Mayweather. Like I said before. That was his favorite line. Like I said before. uh oh man, T Dominique, man, I appreciate the donation. T Dominique sent show love in the cash out, man. I appreciate it. He's a hell of a fighter. He ain't no money man. The hatred of Floyd made me rock with him even more. As about yeah, Floyd was a nut, boy. He's a hell of a fighter, but he's not Floyd Mayweather. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. Hey, y'all finna have me talking about. Hey, I'm finna make a video about how the elders be doing people, cause them elders be crazy. Mm-mm. You know, Manny an A fighter, Codell A fighter. I'm an A plus fighter. He be up in there like, um, what he said, he got down on Shane Mosley. He was like, when Shane and him did the face off, and he said, "What did you say to me when you met me back in the day?" He said, I don't remember. But you can refresh my memory. But you can refresh my memory. I don't remember. You told me I look up to you and I want to be like you someday. Shane, I better know who the fuck you are. The fuck you mean I want to be like you? I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. What he told him, he said, man, kid got a Jerry curl, man. Kid stuck in a hot tub time machine, man. Kid got a Jerry curl. I'm gonna be in a strip club. Shane gonna be in Big Bear. He gonna be in Big Bear, surrounded by nothing but men. I'm gonna be in a strip club. You never give me a fair shake. But what do you mean? You never give me a fair shake at any time. You never give me a fair shake. Ah! Hey man, them ones had me dying, boy. Oh man. Hey, you say Floyd was hell when he was well. That's a fact. For real, man. That is a fact, y'all. They emerge be like, so Floyd, some would say you dodge his punches the way you dodge opponents. To that, you say what? To that I say, bring them all on. I've been calling out fighters since the very beginning. Floyd Mayweather's not afraid of any fighter. I don't duck or dodge no fighter. They want to come see me. They know what they got to do. They want to come see me. Okay? Tell him to bring it on. I'll text that ass too. If you want. Hey, Floyd was entertainment though, man. It was entertaining as hell. He was always, I don't care. When that lead up to Oscar De La Hoya, the way he was clowning Oscar, calling Oscar everything under the sun. Clowning Oscar De La Hoya. I'm like, oh my God, Oscar. That man was saying everything about Oscar. Oscar was every name under the sun to him. Floyd had no. Oh my God. What he told Arturo Gatti, he's a C fighter. I'm going to embarrass him in front of his whole fan base. I'm going to embarrass him when we come fight. I'm going to embarrass him in front of his whole fan base. He's a C fighter. He's not on my level. You call him a C fighter, he is. And that's what happened. When they fought at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Floyd Mayweather Jr. put on a performance of a lifetime against Arturo Gatti. I'm going to show you lightning strike. What did he say? He said, thunder is loud, but lightning strikes. That was the line, boy, because, Arturo Thunder Gatti. Thunder is loud, but lightning strikes. And he put on I'm talking about that performance there. That's probably one of the best performances I've seen in boxing, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he did Arturo Gatti that night. Arturo thought it was 5 of Floyd Mayweather in the ring. Seriously. That not for real. Like, if anything, I said, damn, Floyd finna go to jail for this right here. They finna send Floyd, but not real talk. Shout out to Floyd, because Floyd paid for Arturo Gatti's funeral. He paid for Diego Corrales' funeral as well. And for Gennaro Chicanito Hernandez. He paid for Gennaro Hernandez's funeral too. I say, woo! Now I ain't gonna lie though. Certain fights too. Y'all know Errol Spence, my dog. Woo, boy, my man, that night, what Bud did to him that night, I still can't watch that to this day. EJ, my dog. That night, I still cannot watch that fight for real. Like, I can't watch the whole thing. Like, boy, man, EJ was severely outclassed. And that just let me know Terrence was on a different level. EJ, them boys at welterweight couldn't fuck with EJ at all. Now he had a great, he had a EJ, he had a great fight with Sean, but he won majority of the rounds. I think people looked at Sean's aggression. But EJ was whooping them welterweights. They couldn't do nothing with EJ. That night, that's when Bud showed me he was really a generational fighter. Because what he did to what was worse, what Bud did to EJ or what Floyd did to Chico? Ooh. I think people gonna say Errol because of how Errol's face looked at the end of the fight. But man, Chico, man, like I'm gonna say this. Chico was the favorite in that fight, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he dropped Chico about 5 times in that fight. But I think people are gonna look at the thudding shots that Bud was landing on Errol. It was thudding shots, like, you know what I'm saying? It was thudding shots. And Errol was getting hit every time Errol landed one, he was getting hit with 2. You know, that's when I seen it was a severe speed difference with Errol and him. Errol was significantly slower than Bud. Errol couldn't what I'm finna say, Errol couldn't what I'm finna say when Errol he really couldn't impose his will against Bud. Errol he's usually used to imposing his will on fighters easily. You know what I'm saying? Eventually he would just be too much to overcome. He could never get into a rhythm against Bud at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. People thought Floyd about to run against Chico. And Chico was the favorite that night too. But the way he did to Chico, man, Chico was 33-0. I think that when they fought, Chico was about 33-0. Chico pound for pound fighter. Chico was nice, and Chico was much taller than wasn't Chico about 6 feet? Chico about 6 feet, I think. Floyd about 5'8". Chico, man, that was crazy. That was some great fights, man, for real. Like, I'm thinking about all the matchups, man. Over the years, we have seen some really great fights. Yeah, man, EJ trying to get back now, man. I still want to see EJ back in the ring, though. I want to see EJ get busy again. Chico about 5'11". Yeah, so 5'11", 6 feet, 5'11". Yep. Chico looked tall. Chico looked like he about 6'1". That's crazy how tall he looked. Wilder Fury trilogy, man. Yeah, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Deontay, my dog. That's my boy. Woo! That first fight, after that second fight, I say, man, Sugar Hill really taught Tyson Fury how to throw more, like Tyson Fury ain't never threw in bad intentions like that. Sugar Hill, he changed the way Tyson Fury was fighting. Tyson Fury was sitting down on point. I mean, he was putting everything in them shots. He was never a power puncher like that before Sugar Hill. But I'm gonna say this about Deontay, man. Deontay showed why he was a heavyweight champion in that third fight. Because after he got hurt, it would have been easy for Deontay to mail it in and say, I got hurt, I got dropped again, it's over with. Deontay went in and dropped Tyson Fury twice after getting hurt badly. Because when he got hurt in that third fight, when he got dropped, he was hurt bad. But he still maintained composure to knock Fury down twice. And it just showed you why Deontay was heavyweight champion. Like, Deontay had a lot of resolve. He got a lot of resiliency. Deontay had intangibles that you couldn't teach. He was tough. He had a mean punch. You can't teach punching power. You can't. And he just had he had will and grit. But Tyson Fury, and those fights took a lot out of Fury too, them hits he took. But Tyson Fury was a pugilist. It's hard for a puncher to be the guy that's been fighting all his life. Deontay started fighting at what, 20 years old. And he did it just to try to figure out a way to make money for his daughter's health condition. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did it for. To make money for his daughter's health condition. And he took that a long way, became heavyweight champion. Tyson Fury been fighting all his life as a boxer. And when guys been fighting that long, when guys were fighting that long, it's hard to beat them. Even when you can crack, it's hard to beat them guys. Even Errol Spence, Bud been fighting since he was a little boy. Errol started fighting at 16. You know what I mean? It's hard. A lot of times it's hard to beat them dudes that been fighting all their life. Them dudes just had a different gear. Floyd Mayweather been fighting since he was a baby. Literally, he was raised up to be a fighter. So beating him, you got to be something different to beat him. You got to be something different to beat a Floyd Mayweather Jr. You cannot be a dude that just started fighting later in their career. Bernard Hopkins was the exception. Bernard was the exception to that rule about guys fighting late and getting into the sport late. Bernard he really was an alien. But yeah, Julian Jackson, yeah, man. Power punch, super power puncher. For sure. That's why I wish Tank would fight Lamont. You gotta fight Lamont Roach again, because you gotta do that. You gotta fight that fight again for real. Definitely. I love good matchups. That's why I wish Tank would give Lamont Roach the rematch. Yeah, you gotta give him that rematch, man, for real. I mean, Bernard's was in the feds fighting, which is a different type of preparation. Yes, you're right. Bernard was in the feds fighting. That's a whole different type of ball game. B-Hop was something different. Shout out B-Hop, man. But them dudes, like you can tell, like Bud, watching that Canelo fight, man. I was sitting and watching that fight and say, this dude, Bud, is something. This motherfucker really something else. Bud is a special individual, man. Like, and you're only going to see fighters like that every once in a while. B-Hop was definitely defensively responsible, slick, all of that. He was real savvy in that ring. Very savvy. Knew how to do certain stuff, even when some might call dirty and at times to get his shit off. Yeah. But you know, lights out, James Toney was my boy. James Toney, my uncle and them had me watching James Lights Out Toney. Lights Out was phenomenal. If Lights Out could have kept his weight down and could have stayed in great condition, man. Oh my God. James Toney, what? Something special. And my uncles always tell me that Roy Jones' fault, as great as Roy was, Roy should have retired probably after the Ruiz fight. As great as Roy was, Roy fought the wrong ways a lot, but he was so athletically gifted. Nobody could exploit it for real because he was so athletically gifted, they couldn't exploit certain things he did wrong until he lost the athleticism and the athleticism waned. Then you saw people starting to be able to catch him and stuff. But Roy was phenomenal. I love Roy. But he did fight the wrong way a lot of times. And when the athleticism waned, it caught up to him. But yeah, Lights Out. James Toney, natural fighter. Like my uncle say, Lights Out was just a joy to watch. Bud, Floyd, the dudes that have natural reflex that goes beyond teaching. Yeah, man. Because they would ask Floyd, how do you know when somebody's about to hit you? And Floyd would say, I can feel it. I can just feel it. He said, I can't explain it, but I can feel when they're about to try to the swing. You know, but again, that come from Big Floyd. Because Floyd would talk about, Big Floyd and would talk about how they put Floyd in the closet and make him fight. He cut the door out so they can look and see what he's doing. So he can learn how to be defensively responsible in closed spaces. Put him in the closet, had them fighting each other. Hey, you got to figure out a way to stop yourself from getting hit. Figure out a way to to be able to avoid these punches and counter these punches. You know, take the steam off of the punches, etc. So, and I think doing stuff like that had him with a natural reflex to know when somebody is about to swing and hit him. He knew when you were about to connect, you were going to try to swing, he could feel it to where he could easily counter you, all of that. So yeah, he was brilliant at what he did, man. He's trying to teach Lil Kentrell. He's trying to teach Lil Kentrell, NBA Youngboy Jr. over there, how to get it in too. Lil NBA Youngboy Jr. be in the ring now. I said Lil NBA Youngboy Jr. finna be a lightweight champion out here, man. Little NBA Youngboy Jr. finna be putting it together out here. Looking trail. Yeah, looking trail looks slick out here. I'm alone now. He throwing that punch crisp. He throwing straight rights. I'm like, hold on now. Looking trail out here. Shoot. They gonna have to change Looking Trail name to Mayweather. His ain't gonna be hyphen Mayweather. Why they be calling Muhammad Ali grandson Caucasian Clay? That's crazy. Do y'all know they be do y'all know they be calling Muhammad Ali grandson Caucasian Clay? I say, oh, y'all, what is wrong with y'all, man? Yeah, keep him in the gym, man. Looking Trail looks sharp. Y'all know Muhammad Ali grandson. His daughter, what's his mama name? What's her name? Rashida. What's I forgot which one mama whose son it is, which one, but she had him with a white man, and they be calling the boy Caucasian Clay, man. What is wrong with people? I was like, yeah, y'all out here crazy, man. Oh, people terrible. Anyway, nah, man. Look, I appreciate y'all getting on this live, man. We had a lot of fun for 2 hours, y'all. 2.5 hours, really. I appreciate everybody that came on. Appreciate everybody that showed love. You know what I'm saying? T Dominique with the donation. I appreciate you. It's good to see you on here too. You know, I appreciate everybody. Khadija, all y'all, Zero, everybody coming through, showing love. And everybody just, coming through and making my day better too, man. Y'all made my day better, for real, because I love laughing. And y'all be on here having me dying laughing with the jokes y'all be telling. Charlie X, my dog, man. Charlie, man, it's all love, man. He said, yeah, man, get off so we can focus on work. Yeah, man, I ain't trying to get nobody fired on their day off, man. Y'all, it's all love, man. Y'all be well, be blessed, and I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.